So can we just go all out? Ha! First guy! You must do better. Stronger and stronger.
A method for controlling the air, huh? I hope it goes okay.
Yeah. If it doesn't, we'll have to keep our end of the bargain with Pharaoh.
So shouldn't we stop it right away?
There's no real hurry. I'm sure they'll do fine.
Yeah, they can handle this.
I have faith in them now.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't get cocky! Ha! Moonbeam!
Azure Storm!
Ta! Oh,
Fire Hammock! Destruction!
ha! The sign of victory!
Yeah!
Yay!
Damn it! Why did I have to do it?
That was the Dawn's grandson, Harry, right?
Oh! Yuri! I can't believe you! You should have told me you were alive!
Sorry for worrying you. But I'm back.
Well, aren't you tough? That's my boy.
Hey, I said Yuri was my boy first.
I ain't handing him over to you, Patty darling.
If you're both done messing around, we just saw Harry. Did something happen to him?
There's been just a teensy bit of trouble. The Union's kind of a ship without a captain right now.
So the people won't come together unless there's some kind of core.
Core! That's it!
What's it?
I've got it! Apatheia! It'll work if I use Apatheia! So even if the air stability coefficient keeps changing, if I connect one of those...
Hold on, forget the explanation. We wouldn't understand it anyway.
Oh, okay. The Apatheia we gave to the Dawn should still be around, right? That was Belius's Apatheia, the Cyanociel.
Rita's found a way to control air.
Really? Cool!
Do you know what happened to the Cyanociel after the Dawn died?
Nope.
What about Harry? Shouldn't he know, being the Dawn's grandson and all?
Good timing, too. I was just about to take him back. Go to the Union headquarters. We'll be back there soon.
The atmosphere is kind of strange.
Yeah, the Union is falling apart.
Because nobody wants to step in to take the Don's place. And the Don's heir ain't quite up to it. Come on, don't hang back now.
I was the one who led Grandpa to his death. Someone like me could never become a man like the Don was.
Nobody's saying you gotta become a man like the Don was. We're just saying you should at least show up to the succession meetings.
Hey, do you have the Don's Apatheia? We'd appreciate it if you could give it to us.
Wow, that was quite a fastball, Rita.
That Apatheia belongs to whoever succeeds the Don. It's not given to outsiders.
What? Well, when will they choose a successor?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Well then, who should we ask?
That boy's a real piece of work. Who's gonna protect the city if the Union isn't?
What? That would be our guild, of course.
Talking of whose guild? I know that you sent in your Clouds of Dawn members to Zod.
The Union has never been outstripped by the Empire. We cannot sit here and risk falling behind.
I say it was imprudent. It could have been taken as the Union's hostile act against the Empire.
In that case, we would defend our honor on the battlefield.
And who will be leading the battle? The Clouds of Dawn? If the Dawn got wind of that, he'd burst out laughing.
So why don't you boys in Altos throw your hat in the ring? Maybe then we'd see just how unpopular you really are.
This is ridiculous. Continue as you please till the world comes to an end. But don't bring up a war between the guilds. This isn't a joke.
Hey, I've got a great idea. Let's just set a bit of driftwood in the Dawn's chair. A hard existence being worn down by the waves lends it the exact same air of dignity.
My, how ingenious.
Yeah, you just keep talking.
It's all right to be helped by your friends. Protect your friends, and they'll respond in kind. That was the last thing that the Dawn said to me.
Carol.
What? Who's this kid?
I can't do anything by myself, but I have my friends. Because my friends are there for me, I can do anything. They're still there for me, even now. Why isn't that good enough for the Union?
The boy is right. The best thing that the guilds ever had was their ability to help each other. There is always a way to deal with things, even if you aren't some great big leader.
The Don told you that from now on, you have to walk with your own feet. You know how to walk on your own feet, don't you?
You make it sound so easy, but actually...
Let's go. I'm gonna get sick if I have to stay here any longer.
Hey, you, wait up! What about the Apatheia?
If you've got enough spare time to be hanging around those idiots, you'd be better off using it to think of another plan.
Another plan? It's not that easy.
You'll be able to come up with something if you just don't sleep for 3 days.
Why is it on me?
Here.
Are you giving this to us?
No, this is going to be stolen.
What do you mean?
I owe you one.
Get a move on before the others realize it's gone.
To what do we owe this generosity?
I don't know. Maybe it just left a bad feeling in my stomach to get lectured by a kid like that.
Maybe there's some hope for that boy after all.
So, now that we've gotten the Apatheia, what's next?
Next up, we're going to the Zofair Rift. I'm going to use the unactivated air crene that's there.
The Rift? We're going someplace cold again? Mind if old Raven waits here?
You'd rather be cold than have the world be destroyed, wouldn't you? Let's go.
I'm so glad Yuri's okay.
Are you kidding? The Atafagos, the whole world going nuts? There's no way that kid would miss this.
You weren't worried, Raven?
Maybe just a little. But guys like him keep getting up, no matter what happens, so nah, I wasn't too worried.
You really believe in Yuri, don't you, Raven?
Aw, you're gonna make this old man blush.
It seems that the Union is still in disarray.
They relied on the Dawn for too much. They're probably scared without the guy who used to decide everything for them.
I think I know how they feel. Constantly worrying whether or not you're about to make some big mistake.
Well, I can't understand being so afraid of messing up that you can't decide anything.
Wow, I agree with you for once.
The Union has to do a lot of thinking for themselves now that they're without the Dawn.
Isn't that how it should be?
Absolutely.
This'll make good practice.
Don't get careless.
Dragon Form!
Wonderful! Moonbeam! The sign of victory! Okay. Yay! Good job.
Why did Yuri fall at Zod anyway?
The core was falling, so I couldn't see very well. Did he slip?
Dear, what a clumsy lad.
He wouldn't be able to do much about Alexei.
It was pretty hot, so maybe he just wanted to take a refreshing dip.
Returning to the embrace of Mother Ocean? That's not like the boy at all.
Still, imagining it makes me want to crack up a bit.
Not done yet! Not bad. Like this? Alright, who's next? Here. Bad. Not bad. What the? Shining Dragon's form! Not bad. Dragon! Alright, who's next?
This is power!
Ghost Wolf! Ghost Wolf! Alright, who's next?
Finished.
And another! Ghost Wolf! Azure Storm! Higher Havoc!
Behold!
Ghost Wolf! And another! Nice strike!
This is power!
Ghost Wolf! And another! Ghost Wolf! And another! Alright, who's next? Alright, who's next? Ghost Wolf! Alright, who's next? Ghost Wolf! Dragon! Alright, who's next? Ghost! Alright, who's next? Shining Dragon Swarm! You're dead!
I say, today is the day you lose.
We will take you back to the capital.
These guys never learn. You should get an award or something.
Then go ahead. Praise us, I say.
All right, and keep up the good work. Too bad that's not going to do anything for you in the real world.
Hey, how dare you mock what we are trying to accomplish?
Ha! Ta! Ta!
Whoa! Azure Storm! Shining Dragon!
I say, this is not good.
Ghost Wolf! Dragon! Take Storm Thrust! Guardian Field! That hurt! I can't see a thing. Ow! Ow! Higher Havoc! That hurt! I've had enough of you! Pathetic! Shining Dragon Swarm!
That was just what I was in the mood for.
Not done yet! Here! Here! Ghost Wolf! And another! You're gone! Behold! Shining Dragon Sword!
This is
Pressure Storm! Alright, who's next? Shining Dragon Sword!
This is power!
Ghost Wolf! Azure Storm!
This is power!
Ghost Wolf!
This is power!
Ghost Wolf! Alright, who's next? Face Strike! And another! I'll blow you away! And another! Let's finish this! A brilliant blade of coldest steel! Rend the infinite darkness! And crush my enemies to nothing! Savage! Wolf! Alright, who's next? And another! Azure Storm! You're dead! Divine Wolf! That's enough! You're done! Not done yet! Alright, who's next? Shining Dragon Swarm! Ghost Wolf! Azure Storm! You're dead!
I say, today is the day you lose.
We will take you back to the capital.
This guy's never learned. We should get an award or something.
Then go ahead. Praise us, I say.
All right, and keep up the good work. Too bad that's not gonna do anything for you in the real world.
Hey, how dare you mock what we are trying to accomplish? Raging Blast! Take Storm Thrust! That hurt! The Art of the Lights! That hurt! Take Storm Thrust! Pathetic! Face Strike! That hurt! Shining Dragon Swarm! Ghost! Alright, who's next? Face Strike! Not done yet! Ghost Wolf! Azure Storm! Alright, who's next? Not done yet! Ghost Wolf! And another! I'll blow you away! Azure Storm! Let's finish this! O brilliant blade of coldest steel! Rend the infinite darkness! And crush my enemies to nothing! Savage Wolf Fury! Not done yet! Not done yet! Ghost Wolf! And another! No good! Alright, who's next? No way! Ghost Wolf! Ghost Wolf! I'm not done. No good.
Ghost Wolf! Azure Storm! Dragon Swarm! Guardian Field! Ghost Wolf! Another! Ghost Wolf! Dragon Swarm! No way! Ghost Wolf! And another! Shining Dragon Swarm! Guardian Field! Dragon! I'll blow you away! Dragon! 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 Dragon Swarm! I'll blow you away!
This is a good warm-up. I can do even better than this. Man, could you be any weaker?
I guess I'll go easy on them.
All right, who's next?
Angel Wings! Don't move! Lunarando! Oh, power that tries soul shine! Photon! The sign of victory! This looks easy. I guess I'll go easy on them. Moonbeam! Ta! Oh, power that tries soul shine! Photon!
You're gone!
Oh, silver light! Angel ring!
Shining!
Luna!
You picked the wrong people to fight with.
I'm gonna go a little crazy here.
Oh, sharpened rage! Run through that light!
Dragon! Windblade!
Yeah, I guess
All right, who's next?
Zephyr
Oh, it's cold, cold, cold. So cold, 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 cold.
So, what are you gonna do with the air crane?
I'm gonna use the energy to make an air converter.
An air converter?
My plan is to efficiently convert the air into matter, decreasing the overall amount of air. But for that, it's ideal to have the converter use energy similar to both air and matter.
How is that energy different from air?
Elementally separated air transitions into matter in stages and eventually becomes stable. I'm going to stop its transition between the two states and develop a converter formula.
So it won't be air or matter?
It's a state that's closer to matter than to air, but it's still not quite matter. We call it mana.
Mana.
To think that one short utterance could hold more gravity than the light used to lure fish out of the frigid sea at night.
It actually has a really long, complicated name, but mana's good enough. But it'll still be less stable than actual matter, so we'll need something to act as a core.
The Apatheia.
And a lot of air and Estelle's power to recombine the formula.
Using my power without the control formula will unbalance the air. It'll just flood out again.
But we can't just sit here and ignore that thing. And...
Yeah?
It's a bet I'm willing to take.
I guess I should be the one trying to stop you, but I'm game to get in on this bet too.
I'll wager 1 billion gold on that.
The theory is correct. It'll be okay. I'll return this 1 billion gold to you many times over.
Oh, truly now?
Yep. Come on, let's head to the air crane.
It's freezing. Think there's a cabin or something where we can get out of the cold?
I don't think anyone would build a cabin on top of a sheet of ice.
If we just had some fire. Oh yeah, Rita, use your magic to give us some fire, would you?
What am I, a walking matchbox? And besides, using it on you would be a waste of air.
What's the big deal? Weren't you just using it over and over again just a little while ago?
That was to defeat enemies. What would you want me to set on fire anyway? You've got a pretty muscular body.
Huh? Well, I mean, with the guilds and the knights and all, it's a lot of work.
Doesn't look like there's enough fat to burn very well.
That's too bad.
Huh? Hey!
Keep your eyes on my sword.
Dragon!
Smile of wavering darkness!
Shining Dragon Sword!
Oh, disturbing power now unleashed! Meet thy judgment upon
This is
me!
it!
Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down.
Azure
Wind
Storm!
Blade!
Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball!
Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down.
Remember to keep a sharp eye out.
I tell you, thinking of a converter for air. You're quite the thinker. That's our genius mage girl Rita. Yep.
Well, I had a hint to go off of.
Come to think of it, you did say you'd investigated Zod, didn't you?
Despite its amazing size, it wasn't running off of air. Even though it was a barrier blastia to protect the entire world.
A barrier blastia? Oh yeah, they were protecting the world from the Autophagos.
You mean to say it's been there for a millennium? It's as dogged as a philosophizing anemone.
Same goes for the Autophagos. It's been clinging to that barrier for just as long.
Alexei seemed to believe Zod was a weapon, but he couldn't have been more mistaken.
But the runaway air was the cause for the Autophagos' awakening, wasn't it? Ah, so that's why they would use a barrier running on power other than air.
But then, what sort of power was it using?
The children of the full moon, perhaps?
It was actually energy taken straight from them. Inside that giant core, it continued to power Zod as a virtually perpetual formula. Most likely, the energy was taken in exchange for their lives.
The light of life was extinguished from the children of the full moon.
So that's what Miorso's legend meant.
According to Duke, they did it of their own free will. They wanted to save the world.
The love the children of the full moon bore for this world is what created the barrier.
The power of love. Makes you want to cry.
They sacrificed themselves for the world. The children of the full moon were protecting us the entire time.
Fight like I'm gonna die, huh?
Ha! 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 Dragon!
Come on, Wind. Knock him around.
Flickering blaze, burn! Fireball!
You're gone!
Oh, incandescent locust! Annihilate the Volga before me! No way! I found your weak spot!
Yeah, I guess I'll fight.
Oh, flickering...
You picked the wrong people to fight.
Ooh, now's our chance.
It's nothing personal.
Take this! It's some way! Fade!
Strike thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me!
Raising blast!
Come on, Wind. Knock him around.
Go slow down!
A
Windblade!
blade of noble light! Overpower...
You picked the wrong people to...
Let's eliminate them! Oh, damn it, this one is trapped!
Take this! Sever!
Disturbing power now unleashed! Meet thy judgment upon the evil before me!
Raising blast! Get out of here! Dragon Swarm! Get out of here!
Deliver my enemies unto me!
Brutal Fang! Get out of here!
A blade of noble light! Overpower even...
That wasn't too bad.
A new skill under my belt!
Who the hell thought it'd be a good idea to make sorbet in this freezing weather?
It's so cold. My teeth are chattering too much to eat.
I think sorbet can be delicious, even in the cold.
So it was you!
I was just expressing my opinion. I never said it was me.
Judith, you're all right eating sorbet dressed like that?
If you get an upset stomach, Judy, I'll give you a massage.
That's hardly something you should be saying with your purple lips and your runny nose.
Rita, can you cast spells like that?
Probably not. My teeth are chattering too much.
And my hands are too stiff to hold my weapons.
Eating sorbet in a frigid, cold field of snow. This is not fun.
take him out!
This ain't a bad strategy either.
And another!
You call that cooking?
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me!
Homemade chef! Delicious!
Take this! Light as a feather! Ghost Wolf! Crushing Eagle!
Such grace!
O blade of noble light! Powerful, even indestructible evil!
Volunteers!
O flickering blaze, burn! Fireball!
Such luster!
Take this!
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver...
What? That's it? You're done?
Let's eliminate the...
Crushing Eagle!
Here comes a new spell! Blah, blah, blah.
Brutal Fang!
Ground Dasher!
Around and cut him down! Windblade! Destruction Field!
O din of this modest land!
Come on, Wind! Knock him around and
Starblast!
Windblade! Azure Storm!
O disturbing power now and...
Come on, Wind! Knock him around and cut him down!
Did it work?
Windblade! Take this!
Come, friends of fate! Who'll show up? Volunteers?
There's no way we're gonna lose. Guess practice makes perfect.
What'll I do next? What'll I do next? I can't wait to see what I'll do next.
Are you screwing around?
You're the one in control. How can you not know what you'll do?
Because I'm never sure what I'll do, and that's just fine.
You call that fine? I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Yeah, it really is fine.
Why am I even talking with you people? You never make any sense.
You're completely right, and that's just fine.
I am so gonna make you hurt. Ready? Spiral Blade! Blah, blah, blah. Ground Dasher! Ready? Spiral! Blah, blah, blah. Should we be getting started? Blah, blah, blah. Ground Dasher! Ready? Spiral Blade! Huh, not bad.
Brutal Fang! Come on, Wind!
Giant incandescent locusts! Usually link the
Windblade!
vulgar before me. Spiral Blade!
Azure Heavens! You're gone!
Flickering blaze,
Oh, my
burn!
heart, you're gone!
Fireball! I found your weak... Okay, let's go.
That monster's not gonna show up again, right?
If it does, you'll beat it up for us just like the last time, right?
You're mean.
Okay, I'm ready. Estelle, come over here. Now, I'll release the control formula. Once I do that, the air crene will react to you and produce more air. I want you to recompose the air formula into a stable formula closer to mana.
I don't understand.
Yeah. Okay, the water element is strong here, so imagine flowing water and let your body flow with the air. The theory behind materializing air is the same as performing magic. If Estelle can recompose the air into a state close to mana, then I should be able to guide the air into the cyanoceal.
Can we do anything?
No. Go take a nap or something.
We'd freeze to death if we took a nap here.
We're pretty handy, you know. We can cook or fish or anything you want. Just tell us what to do.
I wouldn't say anything.
We can use the conversion formula we found in Zaude.
That was for substituting life for air. Your life! You can't do that!
But if this fails, then we'll all be swallowed up by a flood of air. We'll be dead anyway, right?
We're all risking our lives. Let us help.
All right, I'll use your life energy to guide the air into the cyanoceal. If we do that, I think Estelle will understand the flow of the air without interference from me.
All right, everyone, let's do this.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Ready, Estelle? Here we go. Everyone, come over here.
Go ahead.
Try and synchronize yourself with my formula. There, that's good. The air is collecting in the cyanoceal. The formula's working. The force field is stable. It's gonna be okay.
What happened?
Did it not work?
No, it's still under control, but what is this? A formula for reshaping the apatheia? It's reformulating itself.
That voice. Bellius?
Judith? Yes, it is I, Bellius. Or rather, I was once Bellius, but no more.
What's going on here?
Could the will of Bellius trapped in the Apatheia have... Amazing.
I feel the waters of the world at my command. I am the ruler of the waters.
Okay, so did it work?
It's gone way beyond working. I never thought it would gain a will of its own.
Nature's mysteries will forever transcend the limited scope of our imagination.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on this one.
Humans? What creature am I? Though no longer Bellius the Intellicheia, you have granted life to me. I ask that you give me a name.
A being that controls the essence of a material. Maybe you're a spirit.
And so my name shall be...
the Splishy Splashy Watercolored Queen!
An ancient word for the ruler of the waters. How about Undine?
Undine. Henceforth, I shall be known as the Spirit Undine. Ah, I feel the power swell within me. Such is the benefit of the air which you saw fit to gather for me.
It wasn't any cakewalk either.
Receive this now as token of my thanks.
Undine, we need to get the world's air under control. Please, lend us your power.
Very well. However, my powers alone will be insufficient.
Huh?
I control only the waters. You must gather those who rule the other elements as well.
The elements of earth, water, wind, and fire. We need at least 3 more.
We'll need help from the other Entelikeia, won't we?
There are very few Entelikeia left. Pharaoh, Gusios.
And Baul.
Not Baul. He hasn't taken in enough air to create an Apatheia. And on top of that, I won't allow it.
Undine, do you have any ideas?
The shining forest of Arialumen and Reloise, the root of the world. Your friend Baul should know the location of these places.
She disappeared.
No, she is here. I feel her.
It seems like the air Krene has quieted down too, even though we're not controlling Estelle's power.
Really?
Rita, you look happy.
So do you, Yuri.
There's no longer anything shackling Estelle. She can use her power without causing any harm to herself or unbalancing the air. So yeah, I'm happy.
Estelle's really free!
There's no guarantee she won't overdo things again, though.
We'll just watch her closely. If we don't, she might go back to healing people till she keels over.